4 lines rolling, 3 deep pairs. Jonesy was rock solid when we need him. So, I thought every line did a great job there tonight of controlling the play, not forcing stuff, but finding plays to make.
Like you say, contribution for everybody, Mitch. And I think we saw your reaction to the Holmberg goal. Tell us what you're going to 23 line you see him score like that.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, that guy's. I talked about it between our missions there. He's a hell of a player. He's always above the puck. He seems annoying to play against, which you'd love to have on your team. He's very strong in that puck as well. Wins a lot of battles. Comes out of corners with his puck a lot of times. So you just see his strength on play there, and it's a hell of a goal.
You've been you passed Frank Mahovlich tonight in terms of total points. You're just climbing up. You, Willie, and Matt, and Austin are climbing up those. How's that feel?
Obviously, it's cool. I've been saying it to you guys for 7 or 8 years now that obviously everyone knows I grew up in this area. Grew up wearing these jerseys as a fan, and have your name with some of the greats. It's a cool moment for sure, and a cool moment to enjoy and kind of sit back and just really take it in. Obviously, saying that I wouldn't be up there with a lot of these guys now in this locker room. So, big thanks to my teammates over the years, and for helping me out, putting me in good spots to score or make plays.
Big day for Rielly yesterday. Follows it up with 3 assists again tonight. The guy just seems like he's always around.
Yeah, he's been great. Like I spoke on yesterday or 2 days ago. The puck's flying him, and when he's getting the puck, he's got a lot of speed, and he's making a lot of plays with him, cutting back, making great one-on-one plays, open people up. So, it's been great to see and great to watch, and obviously we're all very happy to have him for another 8 years and locked in.
I feel like it's got the most complete game you guys have played at some time.
Yeah, I think we're happy with it. Again, I think our process was good. Going back to our last game against these guys on the road, the goals didn't come quite so much, but I thought the process was good. So that was kind of our focus going into this game, and I thought we executed that well.
Last year you got 4 goals all season. This year you're already at 5. What's the difference this year for you?
I don't think there's a huge difference. Can be puck luck, but I think in terms of goal production last year was obviously down here, so I don't think that there's anything special going on. I'm just trying to play. I'm just trying to produce and jump in when I can.
I think it's 1 5-on-5 goal against 5 games. What's going on? What are you guys doing better?
I think we're breaking the puck out better. I think when we're playing more D-zone, it's often because we're not breaking the puck out as clean, and I think that's on the D-core most of the time. So I think we're doing a good job of that. From that point out, we're not turning the puck over as much. We're taking care of it a bit better, and we're just playing with structure. So I think those are all big things.
What do you think of Pontus's goal?
Beauty. He's been playing great. I think he's a very popular guy in this room. He's got hidden skill. He's got qualities to his game that are extremely impressive, and they're kind of starting to be more visible now. So I think that's a great sign.
I know you guys are really confident in your goalies, but what's Martin Jones showing you the last little while?
Jones has been great. Obviously, he had a great trip for us. It's not easy playing back-to-backs, but you didn't really hear a peep out of him. He just worked, and he played well. And then obviously coming back here, he played well again tonight. So he's just doing his thing. I'm sure it's challenging playing all these games, but he's doing a great job.
And your goal comes to line, you set open ice with your offense.
I was just hoping Willie didn't turn it over, or else we were in one.
Is there anything that's led to the improvement defensively at 5-on-5? Like just before you guys went out west, Sheldon said he saw some trends that he really liked.
It's just been a focus of ours. I think up until the Christmas break, I don't think we were playing that well defensively. Even though we came back after the break, and I think we lost all three games, all up Carolina and Columbus. We made strides, and we were playing better. So that was our focus on the road trip, was just kind of keep that trend going. I think we managed to do a good job.
What about some of the games you guys have played this season?
Yeah, I think obviously the entire road trip, building our game, I think has been good. Good pace.
You probably heard it. You've got a nice round of applause here. Announced the starting lineup. How did that feel? And what about the fans here?
Yeah, obviously it was special. First game since signing the contract, so it was nice.
What do you like about playing up top on the power play when you're in that spot?
Yeah, I think just move our looks around a little bit, and kind of maybe throwing the PK off a little bit. So, yeah, I think we're everybody's so diverse, so we can play a little bit anywhere on the power play.
What do you think of Pontus's goal?
Yeah, it was wild.
What's happening in 5-on-5? You guys aren't getting that much at all. Goals or chances in the last handful of games.
Yeah, I think we're just committing to playing, tight defensively and not turning over the puck and making smart plays to avoid giving them some chances. And obviously Josie's playing well.
That was my next question about Marner. What kind of confidence do you build off of him and how well he's playing?
Yeah, he's so calm back there. You guys can see the way he's been playing the past couple of games. It's been incredible in that. He had a huge save today after being cool for a little bit. It's just
Does Austin ever surprise you anymore when he scores almost with a goal in the corner?
no, I think that's a goal, but it doesn't surprise me that he scores from there.
Mitch passed Frank Mahovlich on the all-time scoring list in the 7th all-time. Do you ever think of what the three of you could do together over the span of a career? Yours is going to be 36.
Yeah, I think all those things are really cool and obviously very special, but I think we all have one goal that we want to accomplish.
Defensively, almost since you guys went out west, it really seems like the group is down.
Yeah, we are for sure. We're just not giving teams a lot of time and space in the D zone. Everything seems to be coming straight on in front of me, so it's been a huge help. I think we've been really good in front of the net as well. PK's been good for the most part, so a lot of good things.
How hard is it for Rielly when you face so few shots and then they do sort of come at you in clusters later in the career game?
Yeah, it's not ideal for sure. It's nice to get in a bit of a rhythm and feel some shots, but it's part of the job. It's I got to be ready when the shots come. That's out of my control. So you just got to find a way to stay sharp.
You happy with the workload right now? With the workload?
Yeah,
in every game?
for sure. A couple of these games haven't been overly taxing. We've controlled a lot of the play, but it is nice to get into a bit of a rhythm. Any goalie will tell you when you can string a few together and start feeling good. Usually helps a little bit.
What stands out about how Austin shoots?
Shoots it hard and fast and comes off his stick quick, accurate. It's tough to stop.
Do you pick up on it anymore when you go up against him in practice on a semi-regular basis, or is it pretty much impossible?
It's not impossible, but no, it's a really good shot. Obviously, you can see he scores a lot of goals with it. It's pretty impressive.
Did you see Pontus having that in, the one-handed shot like he did tonight?
Yeah, that was a nice little play. Kind of a tough read for the goalie. You think he's going to pull it across, and one hand on the stick, able to lift it over the pass. So that was a nice play.
I know there's been a lot of turnover, but is it still a little emotional for you to face these guys, the Sharks?
It's gets my attention for sure. But like you said, there's only a few guys over there left from when I was there. So it's amazing how quickly things can change. But it's always fun playing those guys.
Don't you have to be pleased with that performance? Was that about as complete a game as you've seen in a while?
I don't know. We've played some good games here of late. But yeah, it's a good game for sure. It's nice to see us get rewarded with some offense here today. Puck, we didn't convert where we would like to, so the games were a lot closer. We were on the road, but to me, we played a very similar game to what we've been playing here of late.
What have you learned about your team in the last, 2 weeks or so?
What we've always known we're capable of, but we've just found a groove, found some comfort in playing in close games. I think, we come out of that Columbus game, which I thought we played a good game in that one, but it's a mess, right? You give up 6 or lose the game. It gets the team's attention. You get a chance as a coach to get the team's attention. And nobody likes that. You don't feel good coming out of that game. And things just kind of snap into place. Over 82 games, you snap into one of these stretches where things go well and you're feeling good and you're in a groove. And then you get some stretches where you just can't quite get it. You're out of sorts. So right now we're in a good groove, and
feeling good about how we've performed here of late. Schedule's going to get both busier and more difficult, the rest of this month. So we've got to keep building on this.
What do you see as having clicked into place, Sheldon? Morgan talked about moving the puck to the defensive zone and that, leading everything else. Are you seeing that as well? And then
Yeah, we've spent way less time in our zone here in this last stretch. Way less time. We moved it out way more efficiently. But I just think we've defended hard, and we haven't made the big mistake, and we've made it at times. We get up in games and then we allow teams to score at an inopportune time, or we put ourselves in a bad spot, and we haven't made those mistakes here. And we haven't been perfect, but we certainly haven't given them anything for free in this stretch. And the other team's the NHL. The other team's going to make plays. They're going to get some looks at your net. It's never going to be perfect, but we've done a good job of limiting our mistakes. And as a result, you limit what you give up. And then when we do make mistakes, we've been getting saves. And that's just settles the team too, right? To me, that's why it's been so important for us to keep Jones going here, because he's a part of this. It's not just the team in front of him. It's all fit in, and everybody's done their job. And I think the team feels good right now.
Robertson gets back in and scores. But did you find his game was more assertive, more like what you were hoping that he would play?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good game for him to play here. We have the puck a ton, and there's some, like we saw from the Domi line when we were down in San Jose, like that line, there's some real favorable matchups for them out there that they can really take advantage of, and they did that. Nick looked confident. He made plays. He obviously scored the goal there in the third period, but before that, was making some plays and attacking space, and it's a good game for those guys to find some puck time and confidence and all of that. Holmberg too, in these last two games here, really looks like he's coming alive and comfortable with the puck and his skating and strength on the puck. Kampf and Gregor didn't play tonight. Obviously, he was sick, but Kampf and McMahon have been excellent for this entire stretch. Since Camp's come back in the lineup, it's another thing that things have just fallen into place since that occurred. And it's good. All the way throughout the team, we're getting good efforts.
Goal by Holmberg, a good example of his strength and his forechecking ability there.
Yeah. He's not the biggest guy, but he's strong. He's strong on the puck. He's not easy to take the puck from. He's great in possession that way at transporting the puck up the ice, and he's got confidence to make a play. So. Yeah, we like him, and again, we talked about his versatility. Tonight I moved him down to the camp line to play him on right wing. So his last 3 games for us, he's played center, left wing, and now right wing in the 3 games. So he's got that versatility, and we've felt like he's got more to offer us than what he's given through the season here when we've used him, and these last couple of games, I think, and I should include, I think it was the Carolina game that he played. Before that, if I'm remembering correctly, I just know whatever it was before he played in San Jose, that I liked that game a lot from him. So we wanted to get him back in, which is why we've seen him, appear back in the lineup.
Mitch called him an annoying player to play against. He said he's always above the puck.
What are the kinds of things that Pontus does that really makes his game appreciated from your standpoint?
Yeah, I think the players usually see it. See it clearly, and they get it, and also they practice against these guys. So when he's saying he's annoying to play against, I'm sure he's feeling that in practice, that he's on top of them, and he's strong, and he leans on you. You can feel that strength. He is above the puck. He's got good defensive instincts, which gives you confidence as a coach to put him on the ice. And then I think he's got more offense too. We've seen that different times last season and this season, that he can make a play, he can protect the puck, and whether maybe he doesn't always create a scoring chance, but he can win a shift for you and keep it down in the offensive zone, which you can do a lot with that as a coach. That can help you control the game.
I know we're only into season 8 with Willie, Austin, and Mitch, but the 3 of them together are just climbing up the all-time scoring standards, goals, assists, whatever. Mitch passed Frank Mahovlich today. Do you ever sort of sit back and wonder just how good those 3 players will be in the history of this franchise?
I I don't know that I've ever zoomed out on it like that, but there's no doubt. I mean, I grew up here. I've been watching the Leafs my whole life. I mean, there's been some great players come through here, but these guys are special and they're homegrown and all of that. So we're very fortunate to have these guys, no doubt.